Hi everyone, my name is Kathy. Welcome to Stretch Class Part 1. For the first portion of the class, I'm going to play a music and we are going to warm up our muscles and lubricate our joints as we hang on to the chair. And then I'm going to stop the music and we are going to stretch out all those muscles again as we use the chair. Now stay tuned, I'm going to play the music now. Let's stand up behind the chair, roll the shoulders to the back, stand up nice and tall. Hang on to the chair, march it up. It's left and right. Left and right. It's 4, 3, 2, march it wide. It's 4, 3, 2, in, out, out. 2 more. March it wide here. It's 4, 3, 2, toe tap to the front. Step touch here. It's 4, 3, 2, big heel now. Tap your heel to the front. Step touch here. 4, 3, 2. Now toe tap to the side. Hang on to your chair with your right hand and left arm is doing the job. Shoulder roll and reach your arm out. Out. 2 more. Now lift the arm up. 4, 3, 2. Now hang on to the chair, toe tap to the back. Squeeze your glutes. Tuck your tummy. Step touch here. 4, 3, 2. Ham curl now. Easy on the knees. 2 more. Step touch here. It's 4, 3, 2. March it up. Right and left. 4, 3, 2. March it wide. Right and left. 4, 3, 2. In, out, out. 2. March it wide. 4, 3, 2. Toe tap to the front. Right and left. 2. Step touch here. 4, 3, 2. Big heel here. Tap your heel to the front. Step touch here. Toe tap to the side. Hang on to the chair with your left hand. Right arm is doing the job. Now reach your arm out to the side. And lift the arm up now. 4, 3, 2. Now hang on to the chair, toe tap to the back. Squeeze your glutes. 2 more. Step touch here. 4, 3, 2. Hand curl here. Easy on the knees. 2 more. Step touch. 4, 3, 2. March it up here. 4, 3, 2. Let's walk to this side. Now use this Now, 3 steps to the up, 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 up. Last one. March it up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, as I said before, for this segment of the class, we are going to need a chair, and as we stretch out our body. So we are going to find the middle of our chair and sit nice and tall. But before I start, I want to remind you that the stretch is supposed to be joyful, not painful. So please avoid overstretching or straining your muscle or your joint. Now, preferably sit in the middle of the chair, not too far to the back, not too close to the edge. But if you have to lean back, that's fine too, but make sure you sit all the way to the back. You don't want to be sitting like this. Okay, that's something that you want to avoid for sure. So, if you have to sit all the way to the back, this is good. Otherwise, sit in the middle of the chair here. Now, roll your shoulders slightly to the back. Pull your belly button toward your spine and lean back slightly. Lift this leg up, interlace your fingers around the thigh, and rotate your ankles to one side. Let's reverse the circles here. And release it. Drop it down. Sit nice and tall, shoulders to the back. Inhale here. And exhale. Moving on to the other side. Lean slightly to the back. Head, neck, and back are all aligned. Lift this leg up and rotate your ankle to one side again. Reversing the circles. And releasing the leg. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale. Drop it down. Now, lean back toward the bed. Lift this leg up. Now, we are going to flex our ankle as we extend this leg out. So keep the ankle activated. This knee is micro bent. Now let's send this other leg to the side here. Lift the body up, shoulders to the back, and then from here, we're going to hinge forward. You can hang on to the chair if you have poor balance. Lengthening the body forward as you go down. You can stay here, or if you want to deepen the stretch, you can go lower and aim for your toe. Avoid dropping the head down and avoid rounding up the back. Lengthening the body forward, keeping the ankle activated and the knee micro bent. Noticing the stretch on the hamstring. And then bringing your arm back, hang on to the chair, pull your belly button toward your spine, and very gently lift your torso up. Now we are going to do the same thing on this leg. So I'm going to turn the chair so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I've sat in the middle of the chair again. Sit nice and tall, lift this leg up, extend this leg out as I flex that ankle, extend this other leg to the side, roll the shoulders to the back, pull the belly button toward the spine. Now hanging on to the chair and lengthening, hinging from here and lengthening the body forward. Make sure the knee is micro bent and not locked. The ankle is flexed. noticing the stretch on the hamstring and listen to your body. You want to avoid overstretching your muscles. Make sure you're not holding the breath. Again, you can aim for your toe if you want to deepen your stretch. Now bring your arm back, hang on to the chair, pull the belly button toward the spine, and very gently lift the body up. I'm going to turn the chair this way. Now I'm going to stretch out my inner thighs here. So I find the middle of the chair, sit nice and tall, and then open my legs to the side. Now bring your arms all the way on your knees and push your knees slightly to the side. Make sure your knees are above your ankles. So you don't want to look like this. I don't know how obvious it is in the video, but you really want to avoid this. You want to plant your feet completely on the floor. Place them under your knees and sit tall. Pull your belly button toward the spine. Now you can either put your hands here and push your knees slightly out, or you can bring your arms all the way to the back and sit tall. So you're stretching out, you're intensifying the stretch a bit, and you're stretching out your chest and your shoulders as well at the same time. Keep pulling the belly button toward the spine. So you want to deepen the stretch, so you bring the arms to the back, you lift the body up, or you put this here. If you're bringing the arms to the back, avoid sitting like this. You want to try to sit tall, and you try to pull your belly button toward the spine. And gently releasing the stretch. Now we are going to stretch out our quadriceps and hip flexors with the chair. So I'm going to place my chair this way. Now I'm going to stretch out my right leg now. So I set it slightly to this right side of my chair, and then I'm going to keep my left leg on the chair and then drop my right leg down. And then I'm going to bring this all the way to the back. Option, you can put your toes down like this, okay, or you can touch the floor with your toes. If you're putting your leg like this, you're touching the floor with your toes, you're stretching out your shin as well as your quadriceps and hip flexors. So that it depends on your flexibility. So you want to listen to your body. Okay, so if you're more comfortable doing this, go for this. Maybe in a few weeks, you're ready to go for this. But right now, do what your body wants you to do. So you make sure you're nice and safe on the chair. Hang on to it. So send this leg to the back and then tuck your tailbone in. As soon as you tuck your tailbone in, you can feel the stretch on your quadriceps and hip flexors. Now try to keep the body tall as much as possible. And release it. Bring the leg back. Now I'm going to switch it to the other side, so I need to turn the chair again this way. So I move my butt a bit to the left I drop this leg down, send it to the back, tuck my tailbone in, either this or this, and then lift the body up. As soon as I tuck my tailbone in, then I can feel the stretch on the quadriceps and hip flexors again. And releasing the stretch. Now shake it up. Now I'm gonna place my chair this way and stretch out my upper body. Now for this stretch, I'm going to ask you to sit tall, shoulders to the back, send your arms forward or up, okay, whichever you're more comfortable. If you have shoulder problem, you may stay here. If you don't have shoulder problem, you may lift it up. And then we are going to inhale here, exhale, keep the body tall, very gently twist the body and drop the arms down. Please avoid over twisting the body, and please avoid doing this if your back is rounded. So try to keep your body as tall as possible. Now inhale here, exhale, gently twist. So we're going to do for one more time, 2 more times. Inhale here if you have the arms in the center. Keep the body tall. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now this time, inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Very gently, twist to the side, keep the body tall, and then exhale, dropping the arms down. Now let's pull the belly button toward the spine, shoulders are slightly to the back, and lengthen the body toward the ceiling. Once again, I emphasize that you need to avoid over twisting the body. Now lifting the arms up, inhale again. Keeping the body tall, exhale, dropping the arms down, hold it. Now fix your posture, shoulders are slightly to the back, body is tall, and avoid holding your breath. We tend to keep our breath if we are performing a hard exercise or stretch. So we need to pay attention to this matter and make sure we keep breathing properly. Now inhale here and exhale, dropping the arms down. Roll the shoulders to the back, sending the arms forward. Inhale here, exhale, bring the arms all the way to the back and sit tall. Lengthening the body up, hang on to the chair. Now we are stretching out our chest and our shoulders. Lengthen the arms toward the floor as well. And lift the body up. Pulling the belly button toward the spine. Noticing the breath. And releasing the pose. Inhale again. And exhale. Now, let's send the left arm out. Roll the shoulders to the back and down. Keep the shoulders down, away from the ear. And then bring the arm all the way toward your body. Now, this other arm goes from underneath, either below the elbow or above here. Not on the elbow. We're going to place our hand here and stretch out the arm toward our body. Stretching out the fingers if you want to. Again, you can put your hand here as well. You can move your wrist if you want to at the same time. Gently release it. Inhale, exhale, drop and shake. Shoulders to the back and down. Sending the right arm out. Shoulder down, body tall. Bring this arm all the way toward the body and then stretch it out here again. Stretching out the fingers. Maybe moving the wrist here a bit. So make sure you, as you sit tall, you try to pull your belly button toward the spine to avoid arching the back. You don't want to round up the back. You don't want to arch your back either. It's very important to try to make it neutral. Or if you're sitting all the way to the back, you can keep the natural curvature of your back. But you don't want any space between the back and the chair. And release it. Drop it down and shake it up. Now, extending both arms to the sides, palms are facing up. Now let's twist the arms all the way down and have the palms facing toward the back wall. So roll the shoulders slightly to the back and down, and then lengthen the arms toward the back wall and down toward the floor, lengthening the body and the crown of the head toward the ceiling. Now keep the arms twisted to feel the stretch on your biceps. And avoid overdoing it, of course. Stretching out the fingers as well. And release. Shake it up again. Shoulders to the back and down. Sending the left arm out and then bend the elbow and then push the elbow up toward the ceiling. Now, if you have shoulder problem and you can't lift your elbow like this, if this is your best, stay at your best. Okay, so you don't need to lift it all the way up. You do not want to have any pain as you perform any of these stretches. So modify it, adjust it, and make it your own exercise. And release it down. Shake it up, shoulders to the back. Extend your other arm out, bend the elbow, and push the elbow up. Try to sit as tall as possible and notice the stretch on your triceps. Make sure you're not holding the breath. Avoid arching the back. Again, you can actually sit all the way to the back for this stretch. And release it. Drop it down. Shake the arms now and roll the shoulders to the back and down. Inhale, arms out. Exhale here. Now extend this arm out. Have the fingers up toward the ceiling and the palm is facing out. Elbow is micro bent. You can put your other hand here and slightly push the fingers toward your body. Avoid overdoing this. Feel the stretch throughout your arm. Feel the stretch throughout your palm and the fingers. Again, you really want to avoid overdoing this. And release it. Shake it up, switching it to the other side. Extending this arm out. Fingers are pointing up. Put your hand here again and stretch. Please get to know your body. Get to know how flexible you are. You do not want to overstretch a muscle or a joint. And releasing it. Drop it down, shake it up, shake your arms. Maybe you want to move the legs a bit. Sit tall. Roll the shoulders a couple of times to the back. Send the arms out. Rotate your wrist to one side here. And reverse it. And release it. Dropping the arms down, shoulders to the back. Let's stretch out the fingers and clench. Stretch out the fingers and clench one last time. Stretch them out and drop. Inhale here and exhale. Thank you very much, everyone. Make sure you have lots of water. Make sure you rest. Stay safe and healthy. And I see you next time.